How y'all doing today? How you doing today? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Let's this back up here. Okay. So today we're gonna start back up from yesterday. And I think we got the dog uh settle. No, yeah, the wolf. I think one of the wolf has the settle. So it's good. Okay. Alright. Let's see. You see here they play a little bit of line, but not that much. Not that much and no difference. I think everything's the same. I think. Did this yesterday. And I think now I'm definitely gonna do I'm thinking I'm going to do is to load up my pals basically. And I'll be getting more food because I also run out more. Run out of food. I'm not gonna hold you. Maybe come at one more like food. So I think I'm just gonna go deliver which lessons. Good. Chicken heavy clear damage. Check it really please. Okay. Yeah, so yeah. Okay. That can go with the trying to get sleeves to we should actually more pal spares. Alright, that's fine.
What is the creepiest thing from a non-horror game? This is my series. This player captured one of his opponent's best Pokemon and made it work for him instead. Marcus Dodger is in the finals of a huge tournament. His Iron Jugulus and Goldango are staring down his opponents Havarini and Indeedee. Marcus switches Iron Jugulus into Gospel and uses Trick with Goldango. Trick switches the item of the user and the target. And Marcus's Goldango is holding the Choice Spec item, which powers it up but doesn't allow it to switch moves once a move has been selected. And he gives this item to Indeedee, who is using Trick Room. Trick Room is central to his opponent's strategy, but by using it while holding Choice Specs, Indeedee is now forced to use it every single turn. And if you use Trick Room while Trick Room is currently active, the effect cancels out. Normally you would just switch out Indeedee here, but Gothitel's ability Shadow Tag prevents switching. This turns the battle into a 2 against 1, and Marcus keeps Indeedee trapped on the field for
Let's
the
go for some
entire
time.
game as he slowly KOs his partners and eventually
So
wins.
what am I doing?
This player captured one of his
So far,
opponent's best. Joker's initial persona in Persona 5 wasn't planned to be Arsene. While developing the game, Joker's initial persona was planned to be Mephistopheles.
my name's
They were so sure Mephistopheles was going to be Joker's persona, it even made it into Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, where Joker was planned to be a guest character to promote Persona 5. Persona 5 Hero, Mephistopheles. They later ended up changing his persona to Arsene because it matched the overall theme of the game at Joker's initial. What is the scariest level in a non-horror game? There are lots of different games that are not designed as horror games that have scary moments in them. And today, I'm going to show you a frightening example of one. This example comes from a Wii game called Endless Ocean. And this game is simply an educational diving simulator game. But what happens when you enter a place called Deep Valley and dive straight down into the abyss? Because Endless Ocean tries to replicate real-life diving, the abyss is inherently terrifying. It is pitch black except for what you can see with your light. And there's all sorts of creepy yet real marine life. This cave right here along one of the abyss walls is one of the scariest places in this level. And that's because it contains our good friend, the giant squid. You can also make this moment even scarier by turning the in-game music on. So the only thing you hear is your character's breathing. The abyss in Endless. The weird thing about fighting Sans is that he knows you have the ability to save and go back in time. His main objective during this fight isn't to kill you or get revenge for his friends. He wants you to give up and quit the game. His job is to stay as unpredictable as possible. He openly mocks you after you die, and is extremely self-aware over the fact that this is not the first time or the last you're going to be seeing him. There are times where he will purposely cut off his long monologue that he does at the beginning of every attempt to trip you up. His attacks are fairly telegraphed, and after the halfway point, the menu itself starts to attack you. He tries everything in the book to completely demoralize you and make you stop playing. It's the game's final attempt to make you give up and do literally anything else. And I feel like he serves his purpose very well. If you look at any YouTuber doing the genocide route, they're usually stuck on Sans for the better part of 4 hours. The weird thing about fighting Sans is that he knows you have the ability to save and go back in time. His main objective during this fight isn't to kill you or get revenge for his friends. He wants you to give up and quit the game. His job is to stay as unpredictable as possible. He openly mocks you after you die, and is extremely self-aware over the fact that this is not the first time or the last you're going to be seeing him. There are times when he will purposefully cut off his long monologue that he does at the beginning of every attempt to trip you up. His attacks are barely telegraphed, and after the halfway point, the menu itself starts to attack you. He tries everything in the book to completely demoralize you and make you stop playing. It's the game's final attempt to make you.
Fucking miss how? Dang. This is end up having cows when you died. Oh my goodness. Okay. No. Okay. Happy. That's fucking oh, shit. Happy actually done. Okay. Yeah, nobody's working. That's bad. Yeah. That was a, maybe that was a bad move. Shit, I bet she won't. 20. Okay. And she does 3 and logging. Yeah, she does 3. Okay. That's actually pretty good. I need to get better about things. Also need to get where to start.
Oh.
Okay. Where am I going? Journey gotta start somewhere. Okay. Very loud, like I need better I got chapel. But I don't jump this. See what's over here. Okay, I do a DDT more for you though. Wait a minute. Yes, go. Okay, I did not know this new was. And eat that. Into meals of every day. Definitely. Okay. I get the better fire extension as that lead. Okay. What's my goal for nothing? Oh, it's not 10 copies. I missed. I don't know how I missed that. That's actually. Why am I holding 110 wood? I don't even know how am I fucking going. Okay, hold on, let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. That's crazy. I did not know that was one mission. But let's just go back there for the moment. I didn't know anything. Okay. Let's put that in. We actually want to water. Should make it kind of things. Well, no. Ooh, that would be good. Let's see. Then I'm good. Alright. Let's go. Yeah. What is that? Yeah. I should go over there as well. Let's go. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think it's a boss at turn. Definitely. That's it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, shit. You just opt out of the you know the rocket, right? You bring that rockets on your phone. What we bring over, we can't pick up. Specials. No. Yeah. It's taking up there. I think it's up there. Yeah, I think it's on top. What is it? Oh, okay. I can remember. Okay, what's up with it? And we're going to use the little spot before he. But yeah, I can take that info. I can take that. Yeah, these are bounties. So now I what do I get from them? Let me get. Oh my bow is damage. Okay, okay. I would have to. What is damage? Okay. I'm still on top of it. It's so funny. It's gonna be this as well. And he's a jeweler. That's what I need. Nice. Let's go. It's nice. Try to save this. That's pretty good. That we need to get this back. Stop that. He's up there. Come on. Cool. Serious. I think that's a good strategy. I think actually I'm on. Okay, Logan's damage, but he's going to take away so he takes it. More mushrooms? Yeah, what is mushrooms? Let that be all. Okay. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I think I could take these guys down. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. I should be fun. Yeah. Oh. You don't want me to get going. Okay, what things get? Where's this place? What can I actually get from there that actually will help me and not show me what it is? Let me see. Let's see. Okay, you got these. I don't know what these for, but I'm keeping these up. So, even they gotta give us some back. Oh, I did a different. See, what is it? That makes sense. I got one point. I just use it for attack. Yeah, attack. Yeah, I have an attack. Of course, it's actually I'm doing so little damage to some of these guys. Okay, load this. I don't know what this seed does. You'll very long time out. This is slow. Hoping this game is slow, so. No more drill. I think I potentially need drill. Just because. real trick bag season. Why can't you? So you gotta get him. Let's go. There's a lot of these are mushrooms. I'm collecting. I'm gonna get used for it. I'm collecting music. Can you mind this or something? Oh, not mind this. That's just part of the gate. Okay. Well, yeah, I was trying to mind that. Maybe it'd be a bit of material. Stone. He was big as hell. Right? Oh, oh, these birds, I've never seen him before. I would have out there. Hey, what the else is that? That's it? Just some pets, some turtles? That's it? Just transport you. I've never seen this map before. This is new. Watering two, that's pretty good. I guess you might just catch this. I think that's it to this cave, isn't it? I don't see nothing. Well, is it gonna be? I'm actually missing. Oh, this is all that does so. There's nothing here. Okay. It's a beach bird. I don't need more of those. We can stand back. fix that shit. Okay, I know I know it was a different aerial. So let me say, what else? Those my ears and birds.
Don't use the dryer. It's your aggravating something.
The dryer's broke. I don't know why.
Robert. Robert. Don't use the dryer. It's broke.
Okay.
Not even.
Okay. Okay, let's go there. Okay, so not to. Oh, let's see. And what is this? Where? So I should have. No, I can't. That's all stuff on that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could come back with this, but that's probably could be turned on, right? What's up with this shit? Weapon. The weapons are good. So maybe I can. Oh yeah, maybe some like 60. Crazy damage, okay. You can't. What? I'm not mad. Whatever. Go. Okay, what's this? Okay, I think this is the one you need. What's this? Oh, D. Okay, that's it. Okay, maybe I should go to Dungeon Wars. Yeah, I should definitely go to Dungeon Wars. Oh my god, that's some crazy works. And I'm hungry. Okay. Alright, whatever. I might mustard. Okay, that's okay. Can that's yeah, I need that. I need that. Dude. There's some killing me, man. Oh, right. Let's go. Let's keep going. What's down there? More electrics. There's no need really one until I get a generator and a pond. Obviously, that's what I need. Oh, that's okay. Immensely convenient. Okay. Oh, that's why, because you gotta get the fishing rod, and I don't have the fish rod. Alright. Well, we'll begin the fish rod. Okay. What? I'm gonna go back and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go back and go get organized. Yeah, I need to get this like yeah, no, that's to do. I need to get better for working than follow. Figuring out. Let's go. Let's see what's down there. What is down there? Let's look at that. Okay, I go in chest. Okay. Nice. Tip. Break the ceiling stone in the position. Oh, nice. Okay. Screaming me. It's been kicking in. Okay. Okay, 20 coins, all coins. Okay, that's nice. I don't know what these. I don't know what those do. But they can be. I don't see what happens. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Okay. Oh, I'm swimming. I'm swimming. Yeah, okay, but I think that was all maybe. Yeah, then we get. And we made it. We made it back. Okay. Oh, where did this? What is? Where? Okay, this is random. Okay. Wait, too much. And I'm on another right now. Okay, so we got some weight stuff. What is the? I keep hitting there. Yeah, we got 200 on board. That's good. That's a recipe for a break. I need time to clean that thing up. Speed. Okay, so let's use. Okay, that's good. Oh, nice. Let's try to drop them off points now. Let me definitely put it in. Put it in. Attack. So boom, boom. Okay, good. What are we doing good? So it's all pals. Good. Oh, no, everybody's good. Everybody's good. Okay, so she does. logging in. What's that? Fortunately, not one. Logging. Loading to whatever. So, serious more. No. Air not working anymore. I'm logged in now. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, boy. Mining. Let's see. Come and shit. Daddy. Let's see. Just go to go. You brought eggs last night. This seems. Okay. Let's see where I'm going. If you can go here. Yeah, okay. You can see what's in the video that I think surprise. Let's go this in. Oh. Maybe it's where everybody had to get back to like just I'm all right. So he's about to get easy going, man. Of course, guys, come on. This guy's ass. Okay. Well. The monkey is cute. Okay. And time to go. They need to do something. Those resources. And cat. Okay. Also was good. We're up on another one now. This is great. Let's go for. Oh no. That tells me so much. That told me so much. So now I found number. So it's the wrong one. I don't want the bag. 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 It's really bad. Okay, we'll take it. Such a good gain of resources. Dark type is going away. There goes another dungeon we should go to. The penguin. There's one more.
Oh.
Before I go, let's go after this 12. What's in here? What's this? Wasn't boss, hold 13. Okay. What is this? fish. Ooh. What's this? Oh, yeah, more scraps. Okay, let's look at. Not past that. Okay, not too worried about it. All right. Okay, so there's two. What's it? So this. Okay. Let's see what's here. What's here? Oh, so he's chilling. That's great. Okay. Okay. Dude, what these dungeons? Let's see. I hope I get something good in this dungeon. Really? What is the possibility? Oops. Okay, nice. I'll load it right. I'll load that. Okay, what's it here? Okay, so let's go in the circle. Okay, I just want to circle. Okay, split in the circle. I wasn't even paying attention, I just want to circle. Oh, okay, so now we'll just to get that reward there. Okay, to go here. Oh, yeah, oh, okay, I got it. Oh my god. I don't know what's up. Okay, stamina does. Okay, so I just gonna give me potion with these, I assume. Because like just a lot everywhere in the dungeon, right? I think that's it, good. I mean, that must be the dungeon. Really? Yeah. That's good for attention. So I think we got. That's cool. That was surfer. Surfer. It's gonna come later.
More controllers because you may be buying a ton for local multiplayer, and these are just flat out GameCube controllers. You can use them on the original consoles, which was really cool for Nintendo to do. I primarily use these Smash Brothers controllers whenever I play GameCube. It's just nice to have brand new official retro controllers at reasonable prices. Now, if only I could goddamn use them for the reason they were re-released. I was lucky enough to pre-order mine, but if you didn't, you had to wait a few months for some restocks. Or suffer the officially licensed GameCube knockoff controllers by PDP and Hori. Plug these into the Wii remote, and they function like a Wii Class controller. These are nice to have a GameCube controller-like option for Wii and Wii U games that support the Class controller, but and do these feel ever so off? It's kind of sad if somebody invites you over for Smash Brothers, and these are the only controllers available. Wow. I should have taken the hint. I'm the bitch. But none of this matters compared to the other Wii U accessory launched alongside Smash Brothers, Amiibo. Nintendo threw their hat in the Toys to Life ring, competing against Skylanders and Disney Infinity, which made sense because if you were a Wii U owner, that was all you could be possibly goddamn playing. I feel there was a lot of pressure for Nintendo to do something like this. I mean, for starters, that NFC reader on the Wii U gamepad wasn't doing a damn thing. Use it or lose it. Could have been a cup holder. And with Nintendo's IP feeling ripe for figurines that could interact with certain video games, after the booming popularity of Skylanders, I think many investors went, come on! So, here we have it. Amiibo. When launched, they only work with Wii U and are supported by just a few games. Smash Brothers has the most extensive Amiibo support, where you can train your figure, level it up, and bring it over to a different console. Hyrule Warriors gives you an update where you get special items for skin. Mario Kart 8 gives you some character-themed racing suits for your Mii.
Big Pin.
This is Amiibo support for the sake of Amiibo support. I know Nintendo was trying to avoid locking substantial content behind a paywall with these things, but some of this just makes me ask, what's the point? Oh, Amiibo were a success! I think people just really enjoy collecting a line of cool Nintendo figures. Its relationship with Wii U didn't mean anything at the end of the day, but it could for the Wii U. Let's just let it have this one. It's gonna need it. Yes, earlier in November, the final game in the Sonic on Wii U exclusivity contract release. Signature is just a bunch of smeared mud. Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. That's no. Okay, so with this being a tie-in with the Sonic Boom TV show that debuted that exact month, it's fair to say this falls more in line with pre-licensed kids games than a for realsies mainline Sonic game. But looking at the history of this project, it's apparent that initially, the scope was far greater than that. Like, this was meant to be taken seriously. Used the CryEngine and was meant to be this epic four-player co-op adventure game with gorgeous open environments and an origin story for Sonic, all designed for the latest and greatest home consoles. And then it had to conform to the Sonic Boom franchise before being exclusive, which the CryEngine was not designed for, and coincide with the premiere of the TV show, which meant this was extremely rushed. Damn. That's great. I was expecting 30. What we have here is one of the biggest disasters in gaming history. The game that ruined Sonic's reputation. Again. And it could only be found on Wii U. Listen, Rise of Lyric is a glitchy, buggy, unpolished mess. But even if it had more time in the oven, the core game here just isn't very good. It's meant to be a simple, boring action-adventure game for kids. There's not much going for this one here. But this was one of our very few third-party Wii U exclusives. Embrace it. Just for me, I think that Sonic exclusivity contract for Wii U helped absolutely nobody. Nintendo got 3 pretty garbage Sonic games on their platform. Sega nearly killed the whole damn franchise. Now I'm holding literal human shit. Hey, don't worry, because Watch Dogs came out on Wii U this month. Yeah, that about sums it up. Coming in 6 months after everybody said, who gives them? Who gives them? We got what ended up being the last AAA hardcore third-party game on Wii U. You know, it was a nice sentiment to put this game on Wii U, even if the end product runs like... My God, it's worse than the PS3 and 360 versions. But I mean, this was the closest we got to a Grand Theft Auto on the platform, so that's something. But Watch Dogs always sounded like a match made in heaven for this console. Like, oh, you can hack things with a smart device? With the gamepad, imagine the possibilities. My childlike Louisian imagination died 5 years ago. To be fair, the hacking in Watch Dogs boils down to pressing a button when the game tells you to. There's not really much they would have or could have done in the version without straight up changing the core gameplay. So, the gamepad is just a map screen. A completely optional one at that, which makes Watch Dogs for Wii U Watch Dogs for those who only own a Wii U. There's no other reason to pay attention to this port. It's perfectly fine for what it is, but what it is a whole bunch of lost potential that released months after people gave the game, missing loads of features, and all for full price when the other better games are already discounted at this point. You know what? Forget this game. Remember when I said this was the last AAA hardcore third-party game on Wii U? I lied. November was the most packed month of 2014 for the console. But we also got the first wave of Mario Quake's paid downloadable content. Wow! Who would have thought humanity's greatest achievement was going to be this? For Nintendo fans, that's great! Yes. Say what you will about Nintendo this generation, God knows I have. But the DLC output was extremely sharp. Some of the highest quality stuff of its time. Some of this is better than the base game. To the price, like 8 new tracks, 3 new characters, 4 new vehicles for $7.99. Okay. Or if you bought the Wave 1 and 2 bundle, it was only $11.99. 12 bones for 16 new tracks. That's adding half the tracks we got in the game already. And just look at these. These are amazing. Lots of super cool crossover content with other Nintendo franchises. Here we got Zelda, but also F-Zero and Excitebike, with Animal Crossing being the focus of Wave 2 launching in spring of 2015. But in addition, we got some great classic tracks returning, a couple brand new original ones. This really breathed new life into Mario Kart 8 for me. And some of my best memories with the game are because of this DLC right
I want to see
this, coupled with the launch of Smash Brothers, Bayonetta 2, and the state of the rest of the gaming industry at the time, the Wii U was looking pretty good, especially considering what was announced to come in the future. I mean, we got a new Nintendo Direct this month as well, and we saw more of Captain Toad, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, Xenoblade X, single-player campaign for Splatoon, a downloadable application to watch Pikmin short movies. That's what the Wii U was missing, huh? And hey man, even them just announcing that Duck Hunt from the NES was getting re-released on Virtual Console, it showed this higher level of care Nintendo was putting into the console at the time. Like, they didn't need to do that. Sure, there wasn't a huge quantity of content for it, but damn it, there was quality, and even their holiday commercial this year was tolerable. What? Dan mentioned Pets with his kids playing Mario Kart on Christmas. Nothing groundbreaking, but a perfectly serviceable app. Even got some high marks as one of the best commercials that season. A decent Wii U ad? You don't know if I can handle that. Do my eyes deceive me? It's more likely I'm just going blind. December rounded out the year nicely with the release of Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker on the perfect little experience. I mean, I love it as a standalone game. Favorite title of Mario 3D World. In fact, I think it looks better than 3D World. I love its ideas, its quick pick-up-and-play nature, the fact it was only $40. Now it came out just 2 weeks after Smash Wii U. They talk about a palate cleanser. I love Smash, but this is definitely far more relaxing and original. This is one of the few games Nintendo pumped out on Wii U so far that, based on previous works and is part of the Mario franchise, it's definitely doing its own thing. It isn't just an iterative sequel. This is
maybe that was good.
Luigi's Mansion in that sense. Giving a Mario character their own game in terms of genre and playstyle. It works so damn well. There ain't much wrong with Captain Toad. Now, it isn't gonna blow your mind. It's meant to be a smaller experience. That's okay. I love how simple and straightforward this game is. From the menu system to the levels and the concept itself. You are Captain Toad, you can't jump. Snap the collectibles, finish the stage. That's it.
Gathering.
It's for a game anybody can enjoy.
Oh,
This
yes,
may not be
sir.
something you buy
Okay,
a
cool,
Wii U
cool.
for.
Let's
To
ask
be
you.
fair, I don't think anything's that
Possible
big on
dreams.
dude, but this is for sure a great side game to pick up. Right alongside NES Remix Tackle, launched the same day. It's just a physical release of NES Remix 1 and 2. You'd think it would be both games combined into
And I
one,
got
but
it.
no, you just select which one
Okay.
you want to play. Boom. Ultimate NES Remix also came out that same day on 3DS. You know, the system they claimed wasn't powerful enough to display the epic filters of NES Remix on Wii U, but that's more so a best of compilation of both games. But I kind of like this better. Playing these games on a handheld just feels, regardless, it's nice to have a physical copy. And on the same day as these, plus the Game Awards 2014, wow. The Game Awards didn't reschedule. I remember this playing in the background, trying out Captain Toad for the first time. It's a good thing I tuned in. For the first Game Awards without Spike TV's involvement, Nintendo got their hands deep in
That's a good.
Alright, we had Koji Kondo playing Mario music, Reggie Miyamoto discussing what's to come for Nintendo in 2015, including a new Mario Maker trailer showcasing not only graphical styles for Mario 3 and World, but how each game type has unique attributes, which wasn't present at E3 2014. Everything there played exactly like Mario 1. But now, New Super Mario Bros. Has wall jumps, the ground pound, and so much more. But that wasn't even the most important announcement. They gave us a new codename Steam controller for 3DS, and we got the first gameplay for Zelda Wii U. Guess which is the most important? Depends on your taste. Zelda Wii U was undeniably looking a bit rough. I mean, it was amazing to see it, but they were showing it off like this for a reason. They're not looking at the ground and kicking it like, oh, gosh, we don't want to show you direct feed footage because we like being a tease. Not because the game probably looked like ass. But was still cool as hell. I mean, yeah, it looked rough, but it also looked ambitious and quite beautiful at times. And they said it and Star Fox for Wii U were launching within the next year. That was 2014. You know, looking back, might not have been the busiest year for Wii U. Might not have even been the best.
Okay. This guy was probably the most best adventure before I started. Nice little bash over there. Okay, I found the green version of that. Do I want to capture that? That's the oh my god. What's it? Yeah, I'm good. Oh my god, try that. Okay, what's up there that way? The size, this dungeon. What's up there? Okay. Let's also some green. Let's keep going the path. What's up there? I'm curious. I think I haven't explored this map yet. With this part of it, but maybe I'll do it. Okay, never do it. What is it? Dr. Dwayne. Okay, I don't know who that is. But he's level 50. Okay. He might destroy my cheeks. I'm not gonna. He might destroy my cheeks. So I'm a little nervous. Okay. Yeah, lucky I found the air thing because Doctor Doom over there would probably gonna destroy me, so I'm good. This is probably a boss, but again, I don't know. I'm gonna keep going up there, see what's up there. Since this journey's far. Oops, yes sir. At one point, no, you go just for a attack. Stay down. How about health? I think from health though. What's up here? Okay, I know the bees are up here though. Are you friendly? It's like look hurt, right? Oh, definitely gonna get her though. She seems cool. Definitely gonna get her. Okay. Oh, it's beautiful. How beautiful. How beautiful power. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay. Dungeon. More dungeons. Oh, let's see. I want to take a picture. Actually, no, you know what? Music can take. Beef problem. Oh, yeah. She's laughing. That's actually cute. So cute with the dog. Okay, another. Definitely come back there. Get some stuff there. So something up there I have to get. And then we'll get this. Oh, I forgot how Palworld map is big. Palworld map is actually big. I'm not gonna hold you. Okay, another one. But are there always female? Yeah. Okay, so that Palworld always female. Okay. I didn't know that. I know that. No. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, let's see what's here. Okay, more guns. Okay, more guns and guns. Something I cannot use. What's up here? I'm gonna go to the dungeon is probably very probably too strong for me. I'm not going. I'm only go for 12. Let's go for 12. More scraps. More scraps. That's the good stiffness. Oh, handgun, man. What? I found food. Oh, my entrance for damn. Oh, okay. I gotta get rid of something. Something. I don't want to get rid of a lot of things. Probably the bones. But I don't really aim. I don't really have to aim. So it's like, it's not useless. Oh, yeah, food trade. Okay, so I'm not just to learn skill. I'm actually I drop some stuff. Yeah, that's actually you're going to have to that. That's an ice skill. I need that. Definitely need that. Um, what else? Oh, my bad. Definitely gonna drop. You see. Let's go. Okay, go. And that's the lizard. Yeah, it's a big thing. It's a large place we need to go to. Oh, this one is big. Smash today. Can I just get
I think it was the most rewarding year to be
I'm gonna
not a lot of games released whatsoever, but the ones that did,
some of these
I mean, here are the reasons many bought this godforsaken thing to begin with. And on top of that, the two biggest games were huge multiplayer releases and evergreen titles. It wasn't like these came out, that was that. Now, there was always a conversation surrounding Smash Bros. There were always people playing Mario Kart Online. and both of these games got consistent updates and DLC. So with these two out there, the Wii U platform felt so much more alive this year. Couple that with the quality of the other games Nintendo released and the announcements of what was to come in 2015, and it was actually tolerable being a Wii U owner in 2014. Now, that boils down to going from a 9 to a 4, but still. Yes, the game drops were worse than ever before. Sure, third-party support was practically non-existent outside of LEGO games, Toys to Life, licensed kids titles, Watch Dogs, and Sonic Boom. But damn it, this was the easiest year to feign happiness yet! By the end of 2014, the Wii U sold 9.2 million units. Not bad, huh? Seems like Smash Brothers and Mario Kart got things back on track. Nobody told me the word track actually meant it's bullshit. At this point, the PS4 had already sold around twice as many units as Wii U. After being on the market for just 1 year, while the Wii U had been out for 2. They were receiving a price drop, a good handful of critically acclaimed exclusives with a wide appeal that were considered system sellers. And things still weren't working out. You had 2 of your biggest game franchises released this year. And that's the best the Wii U could do? We had a bundle with 2 games included for $300! We had so much good press! What more could people want? Not a Wii U. Looking back at 2014, it's obvious with the releases of Mario Kart and Smash Brothers that this was the last chance for the Wii U to prove itself. If those games weren't going to save the system, nothing was. And while sales were up overall, we can totally keep watering this plant. And it'll live a bit longer, but it's not really going to grow much more. So,
okay. So I think I want to
this was the final name in the Wii U. You can tell this is where Nintendo truly started to shift their focus onto the next thing. But as a Nintendo fan, I didn't think that at all. I saw this huge lineup of games heading my way in 2015. Headlined by, whoops. What Nintendo games did we all publish on the Wii U in 2015? So, who are we to judge? We kicked off January 2015 with a bang! Plus a Nintendo Direct. This presentation was mostly focused on the announcement of the new Nintendo 3DS XL for North America. But hey, Wii U owners, don't worry! Don't tell me what to do. The first major announcement was for Wii games on Wii U. Here's hoping the second major announcement is for Wii U games on Wii U. Basically, they made it so select Wii games could be purchased digitally on the Wii U eShop. Now, doesn't mean these games have been remade or rebuilt for Wii U or anything. Rather, buying a Wii game on the Wii U eShop and booting it up sends the Wii U into Wii mode, and you just play the game as if you just inserted a Wii disc. So this is fundamentally just a way to purchase some Wii games digitally, which, while not a game changer, I think it was a welcome addition to the Wii U's arsenal. Which is good because this holster is
I think that was a good adventure.
the second-hand market, many Wii games were pretty pricey to pick up at the time. Now,
all my
you couldn't even find them anywhere. Some of these were damn rare. So having them readily available on Wii U at a set price of 20 bones, with the first 3 releases having a week-long introductory price of 10, that was convenient and economically sexy. But here's the kicker. They made it so Wii games that supported the original Wii Classic controller, they could be controlled directly with the Wii U gamepad. Oh my god, now this is what I'm talking about! Barely any of the games they released supported the Wii Classic controller. Hey, hi, the name's Shakespeare. This is my latest invention. I call it a tragedy. What a damn shame. I mean, imagine if they re-released Mario Kart Wii, Sonic Pulse, Tetris, Original Capcom, GoldenEye 007, Smash Brothers Brawl. All of these games supported the Classic controller. Would have been a dream to play them on the gamepad.